Take a chance to visit with Perth Community College Wildcat head football coach, Mr. Seth Smith. Seth, first and foremost, Happy New Year, my friend.
Same to you, Mr. Carey. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you coming by. Seth, last time we talked to you, high school football playoffs were going on, and you were in the process of putting your staff together, and you have, for the most part, completed that, and a very, very known bunch of individuals you brought to this staff with one carryover, and could just kind of tell us about your staff.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Mr. Carey, one thing is evident after being here tonight. It is clear that the standard is high. Basketball, baseball, soccer, I mean, these guys win in everything. So we better win. So it was important to surround ourselves with winners, coaches who have been successful, and that's what we tried to do. Got them all in place. Offensive coordinator Mike King. He was the head coach at Greene County for several years and had been a coordinator prior to that. Got about 16, 17 years experience. Was excellent collegiate player as well. Defensive coordinator, Coach Ty Trahan, who was at Picayune for years, has been a coordinator, been successful, was a head coach, successful, and was an excellent collegiate football player. O-line coach David Chatham, who was actually a high school offensive coordinator for about 14 years. Coach Teron Sims, who was on the previous staff, but just a no-brainer, great attitude guy, great worker, extremely detail-oriented with his defensive backs. D-line, Lorenzo Breland, of course, you know Lorenzo. Mm-hmm. Great player at Picayune, great player at Jackson State. Been a head coach on the high school level, been a coordinator. He'll do our defensive line. Just a lot of high-energy guys, a lot of winners, high-energy guys. And then, of course, Coach Lee, my father-in-law, he'll help and assist, and with special teams and in some other areas. But he'll, mainly specify himself with special teams. And we'll be an asset there because that's something he's always been good at. He's way better at that than I am. And got a couple GAs and Walker Mosby and A.J. Davis. So we're excited.
See, it's been a whirlwind for you, I tell you, man. You coming from East Central High School, coming up here, and I know there's been a lot of transitions you got to do, but man, the Wildcat Nation, so excited, so, and I'm gonna say this, rolling out the welcome wagon for you to bring you back home. I know that's been special.
No, it really has. I mean, it's very humbling. It's very humbling. It's almost 20 years ago. I was just sitting up there thinking, was a player here, and I can remember in 2001. Of course, it wasn't this court, but the gym was here. Coach Maxfield was our coach, and me and Coach Feaster, and I think one other guy was blessed to stand at Wildcat night and talk to the fans as kids, tell them about the upcoming season. Here we are almost 20 years later and getting to come back and coach here. I mean, it's an honor, and you just thank God for the opportunity and just know we got to bust our tails to make sure we make the most of the opportunity, because I've said this several times to you, and I mean it. Dr. Breerwood's leadership is contagious. So when you have people like him above you, it just drips down beneath him. And it makes you want to be successful for him, for the community, for the school, and most importantly for the young men you get to coach. So we really are. We're humbled and we're excited for the opportunity.
Seth, I know you can't give details because of the restrictions, but I know you guys are out there recruiting very heavily. You've got and we can't, because nothing's officially signed, but some good commitments out there. But what's been the message as you've gone out there? What have you, not so much the message you're pushing out to the recruits, but what's been the feedback from the folks you've been talking to out there?
Very positive, very positive. I mean, kids are kids. People are people. There's no magic wand you wave. We're not going to go in and lie to them. We'll let them know this is what you're getting. The first thing I ask them, do you love football or like it? Because if they like it, they don't need to come here because they won't make it. You're going to have to love it to play here, because the only way we'll be successful is to put 11 guys on the field who love football. If they love football, then that means they're going to play hard and they're going to play the right way, and that will give us a chance to be successful. So when you check those boxes off, then you just try to bring them in and then show them what we got and see if it's a right fit. But up to this point, it's been extremely enjoyable. There's a ton of great players. Kids are kids, but we have met some great young men and are really excited about the ones who have, we assume we're hopefully going to get.
Seth, you said earlier on taking over the job here, the importance of winning the district in recruiting.
I believe that. I told you that night at Picayune when I spoke with you at halftime of that the Laurel game that, at that point they hadn't made it to the state championship yet. But you look at the state championship week, every team but Taylorsville in the South was in our district, plus two of the teams that got beaten South State in Petal and Columbia. So it's littered with talent, littered with talent. The difference in now and years ago, you just walked in and told the coach, I'm keeping him and him. Well, now you got to fight for him and him. So that's why it's important for us to start winning now. That way we can show these kids in the future we're talking to, look, if you come here, we'll give you a chance to be successful on and off the field.
You've had a chance to meet with the returners yet? Has that happened yet, returning players?
You know, actually, that's why I'm trying to keep my eyes big. Today was, our first day, and I told our coach today's the first day I've sweated probably in 5 weeks, which is great because I've been waiting for this day. You come here to coach, and today we actually got to coach, and it was fun. And I'll tell you this: look, I don't even know their names yet, but their attitude today was awesome. It really was awesome. So, we're excited. We got a long way to go and got to get a ton better between now and the end of August, early September, but we're going to work our tail off to do it.
Seth, when you look at this league, man, you got the national champion 30 miles east of here. Coach Wright does a great job over there. You got the Jones team up here. I mean, you just go around the Colin. This league, the statewide stuff, but this league, year in, year out, produces a team that either is capable of winning a national championship or in some cases win those national championships. And people, I don't think, understand how good this league is until you get to see it year in, year out. I've seen it 2 consecutive years now. I can tell you this is a tough league. But, like you said, you got to love football if you're going to be successful in this league.
Yeah, no, you're right. To me, that's a credit to 2 things. Really good players in our state and excellent coaches in this league. There are excellent coaches from Coach Stevens to my old coach, Coach Jones at Colin. Obviously, Coach Wright, Coach Buckley. I mean, it really is. So it's a state full of great players. It's a state with great coaches, and that's what's exciting about. If you're a competitor, you want this opportunity because you're going to have to fight your teeth out to have a chance to be successful, and that's what we want. So, again, we're going to do everything we can to make sure when we field a product end of August, early September, it'll be one that this community and this school is proud of.
Talking about community, you're back now in Pearl River County. You got moved in, I guess, right around during the Christmas break. Saw Devin had put some pictures out there. What's that been like, coming back home?
It's been special. I brag on Hurley a lot, but I mean this. This is a credit to how good Hurley was. Hurley felt like home. We were only there 7 years, but it has been neat to be back here because being gone 7 years, you kind of get detached, but coming back, you realize, okay, we're home. Yeah. So it is. There's no way I can say the word just thankful and just humbled for the opportunity. And no, we better not take for granted what we have in front of us and work hard to try to do something with it.
Dates for spring training?
The goal is to start around April 6th, somewhere around there, early April. Yeah.
So National Signing Day, February the 8th, is that correct? Or no, what day is it?
I hope it's the 4th. I may already be wrong.
No, I'm wrong. It's the 4th. I knew it was the right time. But some exciting times ahead. I know you're excited. Like I say, you got the message out there. There's a great response from folks. I've seen some of the kids out there talking about, where they're going and all. And I know we can't talk about it. I tell you, I know a lot of kids in South Mississippi after covering it for many years, and a lot of good football players have made the decision to come here and play for you and your staff.
We're excited. We really are ready to get them here and get the 4th over with and move forward with our new group, our new family, new brotherhood.
Good to see you, my friend. As always, God bless you. Roll River Roll.
Thank you. Give Dale a hug for me.
I will. Thank you. Head coach Seth Smith.